Alright guys, we're back to Island. Last time, well, we had to do the Sara in the shrine thing again, and at least Sara theorizes that she is actually Maria, her own mother. Yes, because she has the same mark as her mother, so she thinks that she is Maria herself. At the end, well, there was a choice which suggested should I kill Sara or just say nothing, and they chose to say nothing, and that's where it led us. So, well, let's continue with the story. I sit down on the beach and vacantly gaze up at the sky. It's completely clear up after the storm, and dyed red with sunset light. My old scar is hurting. I've been feeling it a lot recently. I wonder why.
んなとこにいやがったか。
Oh, Karen. When I look up, Karen is standing there, breathing heavily. We were looking for me this whole time? What the heck? Why? I mean, it makes sense, I guess.
島中妙な噂で持ちきりだぞ。あんたとサラが犬を殺したとかなんとか。
Oh, is that why she's here?
サラはどこだ？早く連中に説明してやらねえと、収まるもんも収まらなくなるぞ。
She's asleep in my room. She cried herself to sleep. Could you leave her alone? Karen stiffens for a split second.
何があったんだよ。ああ、もうめんどくせえ。わかったよ。何も聞かねえよ。大人たちは私が抑えとく。あんたはサラのことだけ考えてろ。
What can I even do for her?
知らねえよ。だからあんたに任せるっつってんだろ。
But I can't. My role was to provide Sara with the means to travel to the past. Fortunately, I've forgotten how to do that. All my memories remain locked away forever. Sara will never have to go to the past. But then it'll just be a matter of waiting until she disappears. On the other hand, if she does travel into the past, history will just repeat itself and she'll be killed in the fire.
うじうじうぜえな。何でもいいから何かやれよ。
Well, there's nothing left for me to do except maybe begging the gods. Begging the gods? Hey, what kind of god is the shrine dedicated to? I heard that the relic was the only thing that survived with the fire 5 years ago. A relic is usually kept in the main hall of the shrine. How did it survive when the main hall was completely gutted by the fire? What kind of relic is housed there? What if I didn't come to this age to provide Sara with the means to travel into the past? What if my actual role is to tell Sara that the concept of traveling into the past is possible, and the means has existed in this age all along?
玉手箱だよ。
It's called the Tamatebako? The Tamatebako?
いや、本当の名前は知らねえけど、島の人間はみんなそう呼んでんだ。バカでかい箱でさ、絶対に開けちゃいけないって先祖代々言い伝えられてる。
Never to be open, huh? So that's why it's called, and that's why they call it a Tamatebako, after the one in the story of Urashi Nataro, to match the name of the island. I wonder if that's the only reason.
普段は拝殿の奥に安置されてて、祭りの日だけ表に出されるんだ。あんたもそのうち見れるんじゃねえか？
I'm not interested in seeing its exterior though. What's inside?
知らねえよ。誰も開けたことねえんだから。
The secret to the world. In that case, it's worth checking it out.
んなことより今日はとっとと寝て、明日に備えろ。ひでえ顔してんぞ。
Tomorrow, huh?
明日になりゃ、きっと何もかもがうまくいくさ。
How are you so sure about that? Most of our worries and problems solve themselves with time, but my problem is time itself. In that case, yeah, you're right. I'll just have to stand up to time. The future doesn't just come to us by itself. It's something that we have to reach out for and grasp with our own hands. I looked down at Sara, still curled up in my bed. What kind of dreams is she having? Hopefully good dreams and not bad ones, as long as maybe she's not crying, right? What kind of future is she dreaming of? Sara, is it really her destiny to go into the past? If that's the only place for her in the world, that's the only way for her to dream, for her dream to come true, then there's only one thing for me to do. Come to think of it, didn't you mention this before?
私なんかのためにわざわざ未来から来るはずありませんよね。だってそのつもりなら5年前に行って火事を止めてきてくれるはずですから。
I'm sorry for not believing you right away. There's no need for you to disappear or be killed. I'm going back to the past, and of course I'll make sure to save you, all of you. Tatamatebako. I've heard that term before. Kuan, I'd like to ask you something. Kuan once said that the Tamatebako was actually a time machine. Maybe she, as the head of one of the three families, has known all along. Maybe that's why she used the story of the Urashimataro as a parable to try and tell me. But how much that she really knows about it is irrelevant right now. It's in the folktale of Urashima Taro, the protagonist opened the Tamatebako despite Otohime's warning, right? What do you think about that? Otohime didn't want him to open it. She didn't want him to erase the memories they made together at Ryokuijo, the underwater castle. So she must have resented him when he did. She must have hated Urashima Taro for having opened the box. Everybody has the... Oh, that's what she's writing. Everybody has the past that they don't want to give up. Doesn't that make this act even more detestable? When I arrived on this island, I didn't have a past. But now I'm different. The people on the island helped me, despite me causing them so much trouble, and they gave me a place to call home. If you go back to the past, you're basically throwing away everything that happened after that point, right? Wouldn't you be betraying the people you met along the way? Well, deep inside I already decided. I'm only here to justify my decision. I wanted to gain the approval of somebody who I've caused trouble for before. Now, how much does Kuan really know? How she already seen through my decision and my reliance on others. I can't face her right now. How could I show myself to her? I've caused her more trouble than anyone else on the island, and she's helped me more than anyone. But I'll tell her sometime. I wonder when though. It could be tomorrow, or maybe the day after. But to me, it will be the last 5 years. It will be at least 5 years later. So I hate to ask you this, but could you apologize to her for me? In case I don't come back, I mean. I still don't know what exactly happened to the Hiroshima shrine 5 years ago. I'm not sure if my meddling will change history at all. In any case, something should have changed by tomorrow. Either way, I'll have disappeared from this world, and I'll have spent 5 years in the past before seeing the day that is tomorrow. And feel free to laugh at me if everything is still the same. Maybe it's just another of my delusions, the idea that the Tamatebako is actually a time machine. Or maybe it was a kind of mistake that I lost my memory and Sara simply just disappeared from this world. Or maybe I'll fail to change history and Sara will end up dying as Maria again, after all. But in any case, I'm still... That's right, something should be different tomorrow. Let's hope so. If not, you're just going into... You're not coming back. I can make it different. What's tomorrow? Man, you really know everything, go on. Something's bothering me. Come to think of it, Kaden said something strange when we parted too.
明日になりゃきっと何もかもがうまくいくさ。
Yeah, she did say that. Yeah, she did say that earlier. Is there something going on tomorrow? Close. What's she talking about? Is something about to happen? Whoa. Tomorrow is August 24th. Sara Chan's 17th birthday. If I'm not mistaken, this is like out of... Has nothing to do with the story right now, but I remember seeing on Twitter from Front Wing, they said on August 24th in real time, which was a few days ago, on Monday, they said, happy birthday to Sara. Yeah, I remember now. Wow, what are the odds? It would have been perfect if I played this game on the 23rd. That would have been amazing. Oh well, that was a few days later, but so be it. Ah, she never told me about that.
おそらく残された時間はあまりありません。
Or did she purposely avoid to mention it to me?
私は16でいるうちにこの時代を去らなくてはいけません。
Because she wanted to fight her destiny alone.
この世界から消えてなくなりたいです。
She wanted to put an end to everything by herself. Sara! Yeah, she's not on the bed anymore. Am I too late? Did Sara disappear already? I touched the spot where she was lying just moments ago, and it's still warm. The presence wasn't vanished from this world yet. Where did she go? Damn it! I glanced at the clock. It's past 9. Less than 3 hours to go. Should be able to make it. Well, I mean, it depends on when she was born. Was she really born at midnight? Or was she born later on in the day? But, well, anyways, we can... technicalities. I have no idea where Sara's might have gone. I mean, probably to the shrine. There's no way for me to know either. She always decides things on her own and immediately acts on her own every whim. She may complain sometimes or rely on others, but in the end she always finds her own answer. And then she takes everything upon herself. Sara! But if destiny really exists, and if it's really leading the way Sara and me, then I know exactly where she is. The building stands quietly in the darkness of the night. It's a place where Sara lived with her parents at the shrine. The scene of the tragedy that played out 5 years ago, and the place where the Tamatebako lies. Urashima Shrine. Gasping for breath, I arrive on the desolate grounds. Was I wrong in my judgment? No, a faint light shines from a gap between the wooden doors, which are usually closed. Stop! I run up the steps, not bothering to take off my shoes, and open the doors. There, I immediately notice an unforgettable scent. What's this?
刹那さん。
Oh, don't tell me she's gonna light herself on fire. What? No, 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 no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please, don't do what you're about to do. Girl. Wait, that's not her? The figure standing in the middle of the room slowly turns around and looks at me.
来ないでください。
Her hand, she tightly clutching a single candle. Sara, her hair, skin, and clothes are soaked, and the penetrating scent fills the air. On the floor lies an empty can of lamp oil. What are you doing?
来ないでください。
Her icy cold tone of voice nails me to the ground.
何も刹那さんまで死ぬことはありません。死ぬのは私だけで十分です。
Some oil drips from her hair onto the candle, and the flame briefly sparks up. If Sara lets go, the wooden shrine will go up in flames in the blink of an eye. And not just the building, Sara herself will be engulfed in fire as well. No, you're wrong, Sara. You don't have to die. I won't let you. I take a step forward into the hall.
来ないでください。死ぬ気ですか？
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. My feet stick to the oil-covered floor, making me a gross squelch sound with every step. But now isn't the time. I approach Sara step by step. If I'm going to die, it will be here 5 years ago. Only a little further and I'll reach her. One more step and I can touch her. I'm going to go back to the past and save you from the fire 5 years ago. Sara's fingers, still wrapped around the candle, twitch slightly.
何かと思えば、まだそんなことを。
Her voice is so cold now that a chill runs down my spine.
せつなさんには私を助けられません。いえ、助けられなかったと言うべきでしょうか。
I couldn't save her.
せつなさんは5年前に行って何をするつもりですか？
I just told you, I'm going to protect you, Sara. I don't care about destiny or whatever. I just want Sara to live and realize her dreams.
そのサラとはどのサラですか？
Isn't it obvious? The one who's standing right in front of... Wait, which one is it? Is this the Sara who survived the fire? Or Maria who's going to die in the fire? Anyway, it doesn't matter. If you both say you're Sara, then I'll save both.
でしょうね。せつなさんならきっとそうするでしょう。
Of course. She's both Sara and Maria after all.
では、どちらを優先して助けますか？
If the daughter dies in the fire, she won't be able to travel to the past, which would result in the mother disappearing as well. But if the mother dies, the daughter won't disappear. It's clear who I should prioritize. I save the daughter first. Is this a reason why? Is this why only Sara survived? But I can only say that in hindsight. I'll definitely try to save them both. Even if I have to sacrifice my own life. That's right, I don't mind dying for Sara's sake. I would never give up on saving her and escape on my own.
知っていますよ。せつなさんはそういう人です。
It is. So believe me.
まだ気づかないんですか？
What? Is there something else?
せつなさんはすでに火事で命を落としているんです。だからマリアを助けられなかったんです。
I died, but the one who died in the fire. There were two people. Sara's mom and her dad.
せつなさんは過去に戻り、私を救うつもりなんですよね。
Yeah.
過去に戻った私と、やがて生まれてくる私の二人を。
Yeah, that's right.
なら、私がこう提案したらどうしますか？
I know I can be pretty dense, but I know where this is going. Sara wants
私と一緒に来てください。
to share her time with me. Oh, another choice. Ah, dang it. I hate these because if I choose wrong, they have to come back. Definitely. Hold on 1 second. Let me save. Yeah, let me
ほら、
save.
ちゃんと
Just in
覚えてお
case.
きなさいよ。
Okay. Do you want to go back with her? Or do it alone? Ah, that's a tough question. I think I prefer to do it with her, since that's the point of the whole thing, right? Being with her.
なんて、言うわけないじゃないですか。
Now her voice sounds forced.
しませんよ。わざわざせつなさんを殺すような真似は。私の家族は、決して死なせません。
Is me traveling to the past already a fact set in history? In that case, I won't be able to save this Sara. History can't be changed, not like this anyway. There's something else I have to do first.
今ならばまだ、私一人の犠牲で済みます。
Is that really the only option? Is letting Sara die here the only way to change history? But what about Maria's prophecy, saying that you'd save the island? You won't be able to do that if you die now, right? I don't care if what I'm saying makes sense or not. I just need to distract her for one moment. I can let her die here, no matter what. My intuition is telling me to so. I just can't. It just can't be right for you to die here. I still believe that you'll definitely end up saving the island one day. Sara seems to have dropped her guard. This is my chance.
救いたくなんて、ありませんでした。
I wonder why I can't rip my gaze away from her teary eyes.
私は、救いたくなんかなかったんです。
The candle drops to the floor. Oh no, she's gonna light herself on fire. Yep, I chose the wrong one, isn't it? A wall of flames rises between me and her.
気づいてしまったんです。あの犬を殺した時に、冷たくなっていく体を眺めている間に、考えてしまったんです。パイモン病患者も、こうやって殺すべきだって。
By fire? The fire spreads traveling along the oil.
殺せば、救われます。
I mean, kind of. Yes, it's a form of salvation if you want to call it that way, to get him away from the pain. But wasn't it stated that Soot-like syndrome doesn't really exist? Yeah, it's not real. That's what I remember at least. At least that's what we know. Yeah, never mind. The whole area is dyed crimson. It's being purified.
殺し尽くせば、パイモン病はこの島から消え去ります。そんなことを考えてしまった自分が嫌で。嫌で嫌で嫌で嫌で嫌で嫌で嫌で嫌で嫌で嫌で。
Is that why she's trying to kill herself?
私が過去に戻れば、きっとこの考えを実行してしまいます。
Wow. So there's like a wall between the two of us, right? Is that what it is? I heard that the moment the cases started decreasing after Sara's birth, and the huts in which the sufferers were still quarantined 10 years ago are empty now. It's not because the community stopped ostracizing them, or because the disease naturally declined.
私が殺したんです。
Wow. Okay, so this is Maria then.
マーヤだって、私が殺したんです。
To save them, to save her, to save the island.
私はそんなことはしたくありません。だったら今ここで。
And the cleansing flames start slapping at Sarah's clothes. The sea of fire is haunting her.
ねえ、せつなさん。
Maybe Sarah was the one who lit the fire 5 years ago as Maria. She decided to draw everything to the close to repent her own actions. And to punish herself.
どうしてあの時私を叱ってくれなかったんですか？どうして犬を殺した私を責めてくれなかったんですか？どうして頬をひっぱたいてでも目を覚まさせてくれなかったんですか？教えてください、せつなさん。
I mean, it didn't give me an option first to slap you. But also, I don't know. I think Setsuna was confused too. I mean, me myself, I was confused as well. Am I responsible for this? Am I the only one who encouraged Sarah to fulfill her destiny? But that wasn't what she wanted. So what am I supposed to do now? Die with Sara, bring Sarah back to her senses. Die with Sara? What would that accomplish? Wait, another scene. So I'm guessing I did pick the right thing to do. Now I have to pick again. Maybe, I don't know. I wonder if there's multiple cases where they lead to different endings. I know there's bad endings, but there's also like alternate endings, not necessarily the true ending. So that's why I'm confused. I'm probably going to an alternative ending. Well, I have to win it. Dying with Sara does it solve anything doing this? Well, it brings everything to a close, and, well, you die too, accomplishing nothing, basically. Now, Sara does kind of want to curl herself because of her, because of Maria, of her past. However, I need to bring her back into her senses. That's what makes more sense. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, this is how I should take the responsibility. You're right. You've done something awful. It doesn't matter what the reason she'd had. Killing helpless animals is a sin, and it's just as bad to kill vulnerable people. I won't allow you to kill anyone else. I take a step into the flames. They flare up, and I can smell the stench of burning flesh. Oh wow, you're burning yourself, dude? Ugh. And that's what I'm gonna do to rewrite history. I'm going to stand still here. I'll just do what I have to do. Wait, you're gonna kill yourself without her? Is that what it is? Until I reach that, at least.
刹那さん
When I take the last step, I find Sara standing right in front of me. Brace yourself. I lift my right hand and swing it down towards Sara's cheek. Oh wow. Okay. Some of the skin of her burned cheeks slid off with a wet sound. I mean, hopefully she's not ablaze. I mean, I guess in reality, if you're soaked with oil or kerosene, whatever, and you drop the lamp near you and everything is on fire, you're most likely going to be on fire as well. Yeah, especially how would you breathe? You would be impossible to breathe. So let's face it, this is fantasy, this is not realistic. But anyways, this should cure you of your foolish ideas, of your foolish syndrome. You won't kill anybody tonight, anymore. So stop saying that you hate yourself. Sara's face contorts. Or maybe it only looks that way due to the heat. The whole area is engulfed in flames and there's no way out anymore. But that's okay. If I change history, no matter how I do it, Sara will always be erased.
ありがとうございます
Wait, if I'm allowed to have one final wish, it'd be for that moment to come as soon as possible. Then she won't have to suffer for too long. And I'll be able to remember her face the way it was. Okay, so I did get a... I don't know. I'm not sure if this is the right ending or not. Uh-huh.
アイランド
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the right ending or not. I'm gonna stop right here. I don't know what ending I got. I'm gonna try the other ones to see if it really is. I mean, I'm gonna try them actually physically, not on my own. Not on my own. No, I don't want to be spoiled. But I don't think this is the good ending. It just said ending. Yeah, it just said ending. So for now, I'm gonna stop right there. Hopefully, that was not... It seemed to be not a bad ending necessarily, but not necessarily the true ending in my opinion. I think the true ending is to actually save her, and also Setsuna being able to be saved as well. I think that's the true ending, but I'm gonna find out. Maybe this is it. Who knows? Well, anyways guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it this far in the video, leave a like, leave a comment if you would like as well. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the next one.